Here's my video vlog for the 15th of July of October 2022, Sunday. So, it's like 12:49 in the morning. I just now got around to doing the video. Kind of high right now. I've been smoking. I think I bought like $30 of weed yesterday, and I'm almost out. It's all fucked up. So, yeah, I got up kind of late. Yesterday I was watching until like 5 in the morning. I was watching the tour, Assassin's Creed Odyssey tour of ancient Greece. And they had so many places. I think I want to, I'm going to use a lot of that for my Google Earth stuff. And so I finished that. I still have a few more on Assassin's Creed Origins of Greece. I might do that soon, tonight, I don't know. And then I did Valhalla, which works differently. So I was on there for like an hour. So it was cool, and then I just installed Chronicles. So I'll do that whenever I get around to it. So yeah, I got up, and then I was working on my site for a little bit, and then Google Earth stuff, and then maybe an hour or whatever, and then went to my mom's house, where I tried to do my taxes, but then we gave up. We're going to have somebody else do it. And I think I helped her put her stuff back on her deck from the stripping the paint off that we were doing the other day. And then it was her idea. Oh no, and then we went on a bike ride. Yeah, we did a bike ride. Yeah, over to the bike park and watched the bike park people. Rode through the bike park. And then it was her idea. Dee had to go get some beers. So I went and got a couple of beers over Upslope Brewery, and they have really good hamburgers. So I had these really good hamburgers there, and got 3 beers. I got 2 beers, and then I came back here. And last night, like at 3 in the morning, I got candy, 2 things of candy, and then I went in today, and I got an energy drink and a thing of candy of Nerds. So. Yeah, so I've been watching so much of these Assassin's Creed tour videos. Yeah, I'm still working on screen capturing the tribes, and I'm doing 3 different screen captures. I'm doing the one that's diagonal over it, where it's just the outline, so you can see all of it. But then I do it when it's glazed over, because that's how I do it when you sumo. And then, of course, I do the one on top where it's solid for the icon. So, yeah, but and it's a lot, dude. I don't know how many, but I'm like still, when I scroll through, I'm like, well, there's 9 different sections of tribes, 9 different types of tribes, 9 different geological areas in America that you organize the tribes in America. Now I'm on number 2. So, yeah, anyway, once I'm done with it, then I can go finish the Americas and then do Oceania, which includes a whole lot of tribes in Australia, and then a bunch in like 9 or something, or 14 and or something, I don't know, in New Zealand. But yeah, but after that, I'll have all of the icons done, so then I can attach the icons and then link it to the Google Earth, and then, do it the same thing with the Flickr, and that's a lot more, it seems like it's a lot faster of a process and a lot easier to do, like more brain candy. So I'm looking forward to that, because it means at that point I'll be able to do things, it's kind of like I'm taking a vacation. I'll be able to like watch movies or listen to audiobooks. Currently I'm trying to decipher the Federalist Papers and the Anti-Federalist Papers. Yeah, for the last few days, I'm just going to read a bunch of all of these different articles from Federalist Paper and Anti-Federalist Paper, but I can't understand it all that much. I'm like because I'm having to focus on this, so I think I'll keep trying on that, see if I understand any of it. If I totally feel like I have my head wrapped around it, I'll do a video about it. That'd be cool. But just bouncing around, listening to different things, listening to some music. My mom is watching this show about the Habsburgs that's on Netflix. I'm gonna lose Netflix pretty soon, like on the 25th. I want to watch that show. I need to go through it and watch it. It's one of those historical shows. I tried to, but it was like too slow. I need to fill my little smoke machine. I put a bunch of meat in my cage. Those are my animals. There's my Tegu going to sleep for the night. Here's my tortoise. I'm gonna put a bunch of meat in for the tortoise and for the Tegu, and he didn't eat it at all. And then later on, the tortoise ate all of it. And I've been noticing the Tegu, so I need to, from now on, I'm gonna feed it my Tegu like normal people do, just by hand with the forceps. And then just not let there be meat in there, because I don't want my tortoise to overdose and just eat pure meat. It's like junk food. I want him to live a long time. So, and not have him develop a taste for it. So, because he hasn't been touching like the tortoise food. And it also, if he eats just pure meat, it's going to make his shit really nasty. And it's going to start to smell and get runny. But anyway, and then like feed a lot of flies. But then I guess that means I get to kill them all with my fly swatter. But I think the flies play an essential part in eating, dissolving all of that shit. Because like, I've only scooped out the dirt once. It doesn't really seem to smell, and they both live in there. And I know they're shitting, so whatever. So, I'm still like in the keep my head down, like just trying to get stuff, like a tedious thing done right now. Like this thing is tedious, but it's not all that boring, because I guess I'm looking at stuff, but it is tedious, like I was saying yesterday, and I got distracted and didn't finish it. But what I was trying to say yesterday was, for example, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach all of these, get these icons prepared and then attach the icons so that you can then go in there and actually use it and be actually useful, and that I can practice it, the Google Earth stuff on it, with my cell phone. And I'm going to link everything that I built. I'll do this page, and then I'll do the other Google Earth pages that I do and link it all, everything. And when I'm done, I'm going to go back and just finish building Google Earth stuff. And try to recover the roads of Italy that I lost, because that was 9 full days. I did all the ancient roads of Italy in Roman times, superimposed on modern roads with the polyglot, because I was going to do like all kinds of tours to all the villages, but whatever. And then it got reverted. But anyway, so it's probably going to take me at least a month to link from now, or 2 months, maybe the rest of the year, to link all the stuff that I've already built, and then to build, like, finish building all the cool, interesting stuff. But I was saying that's going to be cool though, because it'll be done at the end of doing all this super tedious stuff. Because if I'm like building Ephesus, it'd probably take me to the level of detail that I want to do it. It'd probably take me like 3 hours to do Ephesus, So I could do like a bunch of cities in one day. And so by the time I'm done with Ephesus, you know, after 3 hours of working on it, I'm like, it was so fun the whole time, because the whole time I'm building it, I'm basically looking at it and learning things fast enough to keep me from getting too bored. And then as soon as I'm getting kind of bored with it, well, I can move on to the next town. So that's what I'm looking forward to. That's gonna come after though, the super time consuming but not tedious. You know, because it's such brain candy that I can do other things, like listen to audiobooks. So there's 3 different kinds. There's pure creativity, where you can listen to stuff actually too, but just people talking, which is when you're like tracing something and putting buildings on and filling out what they are. But then and you can't really listen to that much stuff on that. But then there's what I'm doing, which is you have to think a little bit, and that's the most tedious. But then there's the stuff where it's just the same thing, and that's actually not all that tedious, especially when you're building on the site, because you can see the site getting fixed. So there's 3 different types of work. So if I can vacillate between the 3 different types, I can keep going. But I'm doing the hardest part right now. It's the tedious thing where I still have to use a part of my brain. So, you know, because what I have to do is I have to click on the tribe, and then I have to activate road and labels, and then I have to screen capture it, and then I have to make it just the outline, screen capture it again. But then I have to turn off the labels and the roads. Labels and borders, and then bring it right on top of it, make it solid, and then screen capture it. And then copy the name of that, and then name the 3 screen captures in a slightly different name each one, and then go back and go to the next one, you know what I mean? So that kind of makes it, and if you're high, because I have to be high of my ass, if I'm high off my ass and I'm having to do that much, those many steps, and remember those things, you know, and do it right, I can't pay 100% on a book. But that's what I'm trying right now anyway. That's why sometimes when I burn out, I just go and listen to music and stuff. Yeah. And anyways, so that's what I'm up to. Maybe it's like Sunday. Yeah, I think it'll take a couple more days. Like by the end of Monday. And so in the beginning of Tuesday, that'll be the day where I'll be done, and I'll start doing the batch edits and linking it. That's what I think. I'll be done with Americas and Oceania by tomorrow and Monday. That's my prediction. Yeah, and I'm just going to be listening to the Federalist Papers and the Anti-Federalist Papers over and over again, and then listening to every single person I can find on YouTube who talks about it, because that's another interesting way to figure out what they are, and also what people understand about it. And and then do a video maybe one day, or at least get in my head permanently, so that that'd be a cool way to incorporate that into modern day political stuff. So anyways, that's enough talking. I'm probably totally nocturnalized. Yeah, but that's cool, because I like hanging out in here. Okay, talk to you tomorrow. And I'm back to doing videos every day, because I'm doing them in my new warm perch. Talk to you tomorrow. Sometimes I hang out here, but sometimes I hang out on the other side. So it's just whatever I want. I can watch TV from here, which is the cool thing, because I have an 85-inch TV, and it fits completely in my mirror. So it's like I'm watching an 85-inch TV that's double the leg distance away from is the width of my living room, which is the equivalent of maybe watching a 56-inch TV or something. It's still big, so I can still see stuff. It's cool. It's like having 2 TVs. Okay, talk to you tomorrow.